Well, we start tonight on the storm watch with snow in the Sierra and much needed rain in the valley.
I-80 East is closed at exit 146 in Alta. This is a live look right now. Cars are being redirected to travel back west due to spinouts and unsafe driving conditions. ABC 10's Alicia Machado will have a live report at 6:30 with more on the closure and conditions.
Good evening. We have a lot to cover tonight. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. We have live team coverage tonight on how this storm is affecting people in the region. ABC 10's Jay Kim is in the Sierra tonight with the snow conditions, and Kurt Rivera is looking at the cleanup in Stockton from today's rain. But we start with meteorologist Carly Gomez, who is tracking this storm and another on the way for the weekend.
And we were looking at a lot of that rain passing through. Now I want to talk about these travel conditions out there. We've seen dozens of accidents, spinouts from the snow to the valley. Heavy rain and snow will continue into your evening hours as it moves southeast. If you can, please avoid travel. Now, this also goes for Saturday as we are looking for the next storm ahead. There's still avalanche warning in place into tomorrow morning for those strong wind gusts in the high Sierra. And whiteout conditions are causing a lot of those areas off 80, as well as a lot of the highways in the Sierra to start closing down briefly. Now, we are seeing and tracking the storm system moving its way further toward the southeast, where it's accumulating a lot of that rain currently from Jackson towards Murphys, Sonora, and Arnold, seeing some snowfall there with a lot more snow still continuing in the overnight hours, but starting to wind down for areas around Truckee. The winter storm warning in effect until midnight. We do have a dense fog advisory early morning hours as we start to see the storm system clear out. That's bringing us clear skies, cold temperatures near freezing point, as well as some of that fog and even frost in the morning hours. Let's talk about the avalanche warning. That's in effect until 7 a.m. from Truckee all the way through some of the highest Sierra spots toward Yosemite. Now, we're also looking at the Gilmore backyard, temperatures dropping off, but we're looking at morning fog. That's new for the next at least 24 hours into the morning hours. But what's next? More rain and snow in the forecast. That's for Saturday into Sunday and potentially Monday. Now, overnight, we'll see temperatures dropping off near freezing close to 7 a.m. and then into the morning hours, those upper 30s to low 40s. We'll see highs tomorrow in those 50s. So very still chilly temperatures. We have one day between storm systems, so prepare.
Let's continue our team coverage with a look at the snow in the Sierra now.
ABC 10's Jay Kim is live from Nyack right now. And Jay, we can see that snow has calmed down, but you say the freeze is starting to set in.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris and Laura. Certainly a winter wonderland out here in Nyack. It's a beautiful sight to see, but this storm is certainly packing a punch. Take a look at all the snow on the ground. That's what's creating extremely hazardous road conditions for drivers headed up I-80. We were actually really in the thick of it earlier as we were heading up here ourselves, dealing with those slick conditions, that low visibility. And take a look at this Shell gas station here in Nyack. It's pretty much a ghost town. That's because of all the accumulation on the ground. Now, we did manage to speak to a few drivers headed up 80 earlier, some who said this winter storm caught them off guard.
A fresh blanket of snow marks the start of December in the Sierras. It's also creating a major headache for drivers headed up I-80. According to Caltrans, there were multiple spinouts throughout the day, and on our drive up, we saw several semi-trucks off to the side of the road as drivers scrambled to install chains.
I was going to get off actually to come get some breakfast this morning, and I couldn't even get off the exit because it was so packed with snow.
The slick conditions are keeping Josh Saunders busy. He's been working overtime to clear the roadways.
I've just been in equipment all day and in that just plowing snow all day. And I come up here for the storms, so probably work a 14-hour day.
At the Nyack Shell gas station, it was a ghost town compared to most days. The Burger King next door even closed their doors early since there were hardly any customers.
We've been open since 7 a.m. and we've made $151. So that's why we're closing.
Meanwhile, Corey Reynolds and his wife decided to celebrate their 10-year anniversary by taking a family road trip towards Truckee. Although they weren't expecting to get caught up in a snowstorm, it came as a pleasant surprise.
We didn't have much to do. I took the day off, and so we decided to just go for a drive.
And his kids certainly weren't complaining about the snow.
They like to eat the snow.
It puts the icing on the cake for anniversary, you know, better than the rain.
But Saunders wants to emphasize these conditions are dangerous and encourages all drivers to be ready for the unexpected when heading towards the mountains.
I've crashed before off the road, and it gets scary, and I even have a four-wheel drive truck, so just make sure you got your chains.
So the best advice right now is to stay at home if you can, but if you are planning to head up 80, prepare for delays and road closures. Make sure you take it slow. The speed limit for these conditions is 30 miles per hour. You also want to make sure you have chains that actually fit your tires if your car doesn't have all-wheel drive. Of course, we're going to continue to track conditions throughout the night right here on ABC 10. For now, reporting live in Nyack, Chris, back to you.
Yeah, and Jay, folks want to make sure to have those emergency safety kits in their car as well. Some water, flashlights, things of that nature. They can really be a lifesaver in these dangerous conditions. We thank you, sir.
And just into our newsroom right now, I-80 East has reopened. The snow is a welcome sight for ski resorts. You see in this video here, this is Mammoth Mountain, where it was really coming down today. They're expecting up to 16 inches by the time this storm is done.
Yeah, the rain has been heavy in the San Joaquin Valley, and it created all kinds of issues in Stockton today. ABC 10's Kurt Rivera is live in downtown Stockton. Kurt, talk to us. Been a tough day on the roads?
Sure was, Chris. We're on East Main Street at the Crosstown Freeway. I'm going to step away so you can take a good look at the freeway right now, where the rain has finally let up, giving drivers a break just in time for the evening commute.
As an onslaught of rain invaded city storm drains, Oscar Martinez with San Joaquin County Public Works was right in the middle of it all.
Leaves, garbage, and all that gets trapped on top of the drain, so it's useful for us to come out ahead of time and try to prevent all that.
On city streets, wet roads created trouble for drivers. Selena Carrion's father rear-ended a garbage truck when his pickup couldn't stop at the stop sign.
I would just say we have to be careful out there because, you know, maybe stop from a little bit afar just because he stopped a little close and this is what happened.
On I-5 near Lodi, heavy rain made for poor visibility and challenging for drivers.
And as a truck driver, you can just imagine just how treacherous it is out on the roads.
It's pretty thick right now, yeah.
Ed Curry is a long-haul trucker from Mississippi waiting to pick up a load of produce in the Bay Area.
Reduce your speed and be cautious of other drivers. You know what I mean? Everybody's in a rush when it gets to raining, so you have to think for everybody else.
High above it all, rain didn't stop this group of tree trimmers from doing their job. The work is not the same as when it's dry, when it's not raining, but we need to do it to support the house, he says. But for others, like one-year-old Emily, it was no work and all play, one puddle at a time.
And is this the first time she's been out in the rain?
One of the few times, yeah. Yeah, this is the first time she really got to experience it, though.
Do you love jumping, huh?
Yes.
Is she cute or what? Now, despite the wet roads, traffic continues to move along the Crosstown Freeway, but the bottom line, the county says no roads were flooded, no trees came down, but it is going to be cold tonight. So the city of Stockton is opening up 3 overnight warming centers. To find those locations, head to our website at abc10.com/links. We're live in East Stockton tonight. Chris, back to you.
Yeah, some good information, Kurt, and an absolutely adorable little Emily. We thank you for that update. To track the latest on the storm and the road closures, as well as to keep an eye on conditions anytime, just download the free ABC 10 app from your favorite app store.